aggressive. However,
Hands up, hands up.
There ain't no such thing as a perfect time. Gotta create time to feel alive.
smile.
Lifting love here with
Elijah Rosario.
man. What's going on, family? Oh man, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too,
Yo,
man.
so he's doing his own tour. How you feeling, bro?
I feel good, man. I feel like, you know, Charlotte's a tough place to break into, and especially like with the venues and stuff like that out here. So it's good to be out here. It's my second time headlining a show here in Charlotte, so I'm really privileged, really blessed. And shout out to the Evening Muse because they got us out here. It's a great venue. It's really dope, and so man, I'm just happy, bro. I'm at peace. I'm at peace, bro. Even through the chaos, I'm at peace.
So you went to Virginia. How was Virginia?
Oh my gosh, bro. Richmond is a really dope community of people. Like, Richmond reminds me a lot of like Durham and the Raleigh scene, just because like everybody know a little bit of everybody. And where we were at in the downtown Richmond area, it was right across the street from like VCU.
Okay.
So a lot of college kids, a lot of young folk. And that's the thing about Richmond, a lot of young folk. So it's very progressive thinking. You know, you could do what you gotta do legally out there if you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pro greenery, you know what I mean? If that's what you own. It is St. Patty's Day weekend.
Facts.
So, but yeah, bro, Richmond is a beautiful place, and the people were very responsive and receptive to the new album out there. So was able to tap in with some people who are already becoming fans just as I was promoting myself out there, and then them getting a chance to see me live made them a certified fan. You know what I'm saying?
They kind of like put the exclamation point on everything.
And that's really what these self-funded tours are for. It's like, you know, people could like your song on Spotify, or they could, you know, hear about you through a friend and tap into your project on Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah.
But they don't really know how much they like are in love with you until they get to experience you for the first time. So that live experience and really putting a stamp on that, it's a good way to go as an underground artist, bro. Honestly, it's a good way to go. You ain't gotta go too far. You can just literally look at your backyard and go do this.
So what's next on the tour? I know you're hitting Boone, you're hitting Durham. Like what's next?
So
like, talk about the tour a little bit more.
Yeah, so the tour is broken up into two phases. Phase 1 and Phase 2. We're currently in Phase 1, and Phase 1 is all done in March. So we've done DC, we've done Richmond, we're doing Charlotte tonight, we're doing Durham the next day, and then we got Greensboro and we got Boone. That concludes Phase 1 of the tour. Phase 2 kicks back off in August, and the reason why I broke up the tour into two phases is for two reasons. That's funny, right? Wow, that guy is really aggressive. However, but I broke it up for two reasons. First reason was because my wife and I are expecting our second child, so you know what I'm saying? Baby number 2 on the way, you know what I'm saying?
How's that feeling?
That feels crazy to even think that I'm gonna have 2 kids under my roof.
That's
like,
crazy, right?
That's insane to think about. But I'm definitely excited about it. You know, I love being a dad, bro. It's like one of the things that's made me, you know what I'm saying, who I am today, honestly, is parenthood. Parenthood really made me grow up quickly, and then it helped me like become more aware of things a lot quicker too. You know, there's a lot of things in my 20s I avoided because of parenthood.
Gotcha.
So, but
and
yeah.
the second reason?
Second reason is because I wanted to go ahead and create 2 different experiences. So whatever you're gonna experience in Phase 1, I won't let you experience it in Phase 2, because Phase 1 is really it's supposed to make you feel like the first half of the album. It's a vibe, it's things happening, but I'm telling you the deeper part of the story. Phase 2, we're free. We're free in Phase 2. Like, we're free. You know, there's life. Like, so you're gonna feel that in the set. Like, we're not draining you with the same story. We're not draining you with the same set. We're switching things up completely, and it's bigger and bigger venues and bigger situations. So we're gonna be in Kansas City. We're gonna be in Greensboro, North Carolina, again at the Carolina Theater. We're gonna be in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're gonna be out in Toronto, and we're gonna be in Brampton, Canada as well. We're gonna be in Virginia Beach. We're gonna be back out in Richmond. So Richmond, we'll be back out there in September. Where else are we gonna be at? Oh, we're gonna be in Minneapolis, we're gonna be in Portland, and we're gonna be in Seattle, and that's the tour.
Wow. And you're doing that from August to when?
August, September. That's it.
That's a lot of dates.
Clearing out about 10 to 11 dates.
Wow.
If we end up closing on California, then I'll be closing everything in California. So that'll be like 11 dates in 2 months. So it's gonna be a fun time, fun ride.
I do want to get back, and we talked about it before, but how does it feel to just, I mean, you finally, you're doing it, right? After, like you said, you've been doing free shows for a long time. Now you're headlining them, man. How does that feel?
You know, it's a surreal feeling, because the reality is, my wife and I talk about this all the time, where she says, how do you know you're progressing? And I say, well, you remember just a year and a half ago, I said, think about how crazy that is. A year and a half is not a long time.
No, not at all.
I said, just a year and a half ago, we started off, I was performing free at events, and then I threw my own show, within a few months of that time. Then I got booked for my first headline gig. Shout out WKNC 88.1 out there in NC State. They booked me for my first gig ever and paid me as a headliner, right? So I was like, these are steps, not just the streams growing, but the people, the demand, the merch being able to be sold. Like, selling merch is hard.
Heck yeah.
Getting on the road selling tickets is hard, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're able to do these things now, it's really crazy to think about, bro. And when I just look forward to it getting bigger and better, the venues getting bigger, the fan base is growing, the people getting more in tune. Like, that's what I look ahead to. But I say we're at a decent start right now.
It's like we talked about. It's all about doing
starting.
it.
Yeah,
you start it, you do it, and guess what? You're consistent with it.
Yep. That's exactly what it is, bro.
I'm excited to hear you're one of my favorite artists. So,
hey,
I mean,
that's love, bro.
Like, it's like, I'm just saying, if you need me on stage, if you know what I'm saying, just say the word. You know what I'm saying? If you need me, you know what I'm saying. But